Hey, welcome to the U.S. Bank broadcast booth at Hellyer Field. After a couple of Warrior wins, it's time for our Fairway Meat and Grocery post-game show. I'm Dwayne Cook, Lindsay Diehl, head coach of the Indian Hills Warrior softball squad with us. And coach, a couple of nice wins. Always good to obviously sweep the regular season against those guys from Council Bluffs and, pick up the 6 wins, 8-2 game 1, and then slow start in game 2 to say the least. But I don't know if you've put 11 runs up in a frame this year, but man, that was something to watch.
No, they came in after we were down, 6-1? Mm-hmm. And I said, how are you going to respond? And then when I came back in, I was like, well, that was a pretty good response.
I'd say.
Yeah, that'll work. I'll take that.
Yeah.
So, but I told him afterwards, I feel like that's what we're capable of all the time is just passing the bat if we're patient, going after good pitches, because those were good hits. It wasn't like they were kicking it around on defense. We were squaring the ball up, and so I was proud of that response. Sometimes it's good to get in, I don't like how our defense was, but that you get in situations that you have to respond to, because we'll have that, I'm sure, down the stretch.
Sure. Well, I made the comment during the broadcast, too, for seeing the Rock Valley series here, so that's the only time I got to watch it. Mm-hmm. It seemed like, particularly there, when Rock Valley did find some momentum offensively, your girls came back to the plate with almost like a vengeance. I mean, they get angry that the team score against them.
And so that's what I'm really trying to get them to figure out is what makes you flip that switch of no, you don't get to do that.
Right.
You don't get to take the lead or whatever, because we do. I mean, we've done that consistently all season. If somebody scores, we're no, we're going to answer back to that. And so, why would you not just, from the first pitch to the last pitch, be this is our game and take control of it? So I was happy that they responded that way, but I would appreciate it if we just wouldn't allow. Because it wasn't even the first 2 runs that scored, I was those runs shouldn't have scored. We gave away too many freebies, and you can't do that. So, especially as we're in the middle of April, and we're going to be at May before you know it, and so we got to really start cleaning some stuff up, base running wise and defensively. We just got to. I told them we're right there. It's little tiny things, but little tiny things will keep you from getting to Alabama.
It's a difference, right?
It is,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And we've talked a lot about obviously Sydney Anderson and her, and she seems to be finally kind of breaking out of that early season slump here, and it was great to see her today. I mean, of course, everybody's going to talk about the home run. It was a thing of beauty, but just in game 1, the contact she was making was huge. She
got over to third base in the second game, and she was like, my focus today is having fun. I said, how's that working for you? She goes, pretty good. So, I think that her confidence is starting to come back, and she's starting to look like herself. She came when she hit that home run. She goes, I'm Hulk smash. That's what she said to me.
I love it. That's perfect. Well, we had some folks that love that nickname, too, for her, and to see her earn its name. I don't know what it is about Iowa Western that gets her going, but
she gets fired up for the Reavers. That is for sure.
So you get a couple days off, from competition anyway. I know you'll be out here working. You have some nice days, and turn around against a really good NIAC squad on Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw them down at Johnson County, and they got one from us, and they're going to be great competition for us. I had a great conversation with Coach Egger about how we're just good for each other again, that they've gone and stole a couple from people, and they're legit. And so we're excited to have them down here, especially for sophomore day. I wanted to get that out of the way before. I don't like doing it on a conference day. I like to be focused,
sure.
And sometimes we get a little emotional thinking about things coming to an end. And so we're going to honor our sophomores on Sunday, and so hopefully have some great games against NIAC.
Well, it'd be great to do it on the weekend, too, and get a great crowd out, right? Should
Absolutely.
be a gorgeous day.
It should be fantastic. I'm worried, Dwayne, what's happening in the summertime. If it's 80 in April, I'm nervous. But this is great. We were talking about in between games, it's hot, figure out how to make an adjustment. But when it was freezing, we were complaining about that. So we're not going to complain that we, this is a great temperature for us to play in, and this is what we'll have in Alabama. So it's great for us to get ready for that and get adjusted, because last year it happened in districts here at home. I was about to croak with the temperatures. I'm not kidding. I got lightheaded and stuff because I just hadn't been in it. I was like, so this is good for us. Just getting me and the kids prepared for playing in some temps that we'll face.
Hot temps, hot bats, right?
Absolutely. I like it.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, put that on a shirt. Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. Titus, get on that. Hot temps, hot bats. Big wins today for the Warriors, 8-2 in Game 1, and then they wrap up the regular season series by sweeping the Reavers with a runaway win in 5 innings, 14-2. I wrote that down. I can't read mine right. Yeah, 6. 14-6. Well, Outstanding performance here today for a couple more Warrior wins brought to you by Ottumwa Job Corps. And as we mentioned, back at it on Sunday, right back here at RL Hellyer Field with Nyack coming to town for a doubleheader, 2 and 4, sophomore day. I know they'd love to see you out here, the girls would, and we'd certainly love to see you as well. But if you can't, we'll have it here on GoHillsTV. Coach Diehl, as always, thanks for joining us. Sure appreciate it. That'll do it for us here tonight in our Fairway Meat and Grocery postgame show. I'm Dwayne Cook.